accompanied by dignitaries from the nearby moon of Pantora.
General Kenobi!
Senator Chuchi, I suggest you wait here until we can secure the area.
I respect your judgment, General Kenobi, but I will go where I choose. This is sovereign Pantora territory. But the Jedi report to the Senate, which is Senator Chuchi of Pantora.
Technically speaking, Master Jedi, the chairman is correct. Since the planet is uninhabited, the moon of Pantora reserves the right to continue as its protectorate.
Point taken, Senator. Anakin, stay here with the Senator and the droids while we secure the base.
Might we go inside, Master Anakin?
I want the weapon system back online and the shields operational. There's no telling what the Separatists have planned.
Chairman, what makes you so certain the Separatists are behind this attack?
Look around, Senator. Isn't this carnage proof enough?
I know, but there are no dead droids here. No blast marks. The clones' injuries were not consistent with what...
So, you're an expert on war now, are you, Senator?
No, Chairman. No, I only...
Let me tell you something, Senator. I have led our people since before you were born. I've seen 100 planets rise and fall through force of arms. If it's not the Separatists out there, then it's a malevolent and aggressive enemy nonetheless, and I will not let whoever it is jeopardize the security of the people of Pantora.
But if the Jedi discover that the Separatists aren't behind this, then perhaps there is a peaceful resolution.
Senator, I am willing to fight and die for my people. It's time to ask yourself if you are brave enough to do the same. What did you find?
Your Majesty, if there are life forms here, then the Senate must decide jurisdiction.
They are savages. Look at what they've done. They've slaughtered your troops.
The droids attacked them, and I'm afraid our outpost got caught in the middle. We've arranged a meeting between their High Council and you and the Senator.
But Your Majesty...
No!
If the Jedi are able to communicate with them, their status is in doubt.
Do you stand against your chairman, Senator?
Of course not, Your Majesty.
Have the rest of the men stand by here. No matter what the chairman thinks...
Captain, put your men on that ice ridge. We will attack as soon as the savages arrive.
There will be no attack, Chairman.
You will do as I command. This planet is under my jurisdiction.
Nothing is under your control, Chairman. The Tals are already here.
Their scouts have been following us for some time.
It seems Tai Sen doesn't trust you any more than you trust him.
Kapoka Ping Shikiba.
These savages have no rights here.
Would you like me to represent Pantora in this matter?
Not on your life, Senator. There will be no diplomacy. Listen here, you belongs to the moon of Pantora.
Your Majesty, we can't.
Droid, tell him.
I recommend a less confront...
Boss.
Man up! We're moving out!
Senator, you know a preemptive strike is illegal. Isn't there anything you can do to stop it?
I'm afraid not. He has proclaimed this conflict an internal affair.
You could petition the Jedi Council for an intervention.
You mean, without his authorization?
There must be someone on your moon who could approve it.
The Speaker of the Assembly. He has the power.
Let's get back to the base. The storm is letting up. Maybe we can get a transmission through.
The Assembly has decided that the actions of Chairman Cho are out of order. Senator Chuchi, you are given the authority to negotiate a peaceful settlement between the sovereign planet of Pantora and the Tals.
It is decided then.
Pilot, let's get moving.
Senator, now that you have the authority, how do you plan on making peace with the Tals?
Actually, Master Jedi, since you are far more experienced, I was hoping you could negotiate on Pantora's behalf.
I'm afraid that's not possible, Senator.
But I don't understand. The Jedi serve the Senate. I must order you to...
Senator, it is your people the Tals are at war with. If the violence is to stop, it is you who must represent your people.
Good to see you, sir.
You okay, Rex?
It's just a scratch.
What's going on?
Chairman, can you hear me?
Senator, good. You must avenge me. As my final command, as chairman of Pantora, I order you to destroy the Tals.
I'm afraid I cannot do that, Chairman. The Pantoran Assembly has called you out of order. I am to negotiate peace.
No. Impossible. Peace. Never.
Senator, now is the time.
Protocol droid, come with me. Droid, translate for me.
Yes, mistress.
To die for one's people is a great sacrifice. To live for one's people, an even greater sacrifice.
Chum chala mobi chofi. Chum chali yubi chofi che.
I choose to live for my people. What do you choose?
Mi chala cho. Su mu chala cho.
We will leave Auto Plutonia under the watchful eyes of the Tals from this day forth, and recognize your sovereignty as a free and equal people.
Well done, Senator.
Yes. Most impressive.
Thank you, Mr. Jedi.
Now that you have created peace between your people and the Tals, remember one crucial thing.
Yes, Master Kenobi?
Make it last, Senator. Make it last. And be an example to others, so not only this war, but every war waged may come to an end as well.
I will. I promise you.
In a final effort to turn the tide of this battle,
Senator Amidala,
General Skywalker, you finally found some time for me.
are you still mad about last night?
On Jedi business. I already told Master Yoda. I don't want to spy on a colleague and an old friend. Why does that matter? That... Maybe you can say a few words on my behalf. I'm on the HoloNet with the Nemoidians every day asking for trade concessions, but I can't ever seem to make progress.
unstable situation within, suggesting that the Council's new leader,
In the name of peace.
in peril. Chairman Papanoida has dispatched Senator Chuchi to Coruscant with the hope that she can motivate the Senate to act in favor of Pantora before Lot Dodd can legitimize the blockade.
That is a lie. It is well known that the Trade Federation is aligned with the Separatists. I beg the Senate to listen to our pleas. Ignore the Trade Federation's feeble attempt to paint this as a domestic financial issue and allow us to resume trade.
Wait, Senator Chuchi. I wanted to compliment you on your speech.
Thank you, Padme.
You were very brave.
The Trade Federation doesn't frighten me.
I just wanted to let you know that there are many of us in the Senate that support you and Pantora in these difficult times. I know the Separatists have approached you to offer their help. Please do not take it.
Don't worry, Senator. There's no way that Pantora will ever have dealings with the Separatists. We will always be loyal to the Republic. The chairman of Pantora has just arrived. I must go brief him.
Please, send him my best wishes.
Chairman Papanoida?
Senator Chuchi, you spoke well on behalf of our people today. I only hope the Senate is truly listening.
As do I, Chairman.
Allow me to introduce my family. These are my daughters, Chiekwe and Cheamanwe, and my son, Ion. I won't be long. Ion and I have some issues to discuss with the Senator first. Things are deteriorating Ion has just brought word from Pantora that things are far worse than we'd been led to believe.
We need more time. The Senate will vote in our favor, I'm sure of it. You're not suggesting we join them, are you? We cannot give up on the Republic Senate. Chairman, you must convince the people to remain loyal to our cause.
I will do what I can, Senator.
Senator Chuchi is a good friend of mine.
Go help Senator Chuchi, but don't get in the way of the local authorities.
Give your father my condolences. If you want your sisters back.
Father Count Dooku was offered to help us find Chi-Ikwe and Cheyamanwe.
Chuchi, Senator Amidala sent me to help if I can. Chairman Papanoida.
This is my good friend Ahsoka.
Good. A Jedi can always be of help.
If the Separatists are involved, your daughters may be held on the Trade Federation ship, blockading your planet.
That is a possibility. Why don't you and Chuchi pay them a diplomatic visit and see what you can find out? We'll stay here and follow the police investigation.
Senator Chuchi, to what do we owe this pleasure?
I bring word from the chairman of Pantora.
The chairman has finally decided to agree to our terms?
Not exactly. The chairman wanted to inform you of an impending alliance between Pantora and the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
The chairman is planning to join the Separatist Alliance?
If that were the case, would you remove your blockade of Pantora? Very well. I shall contact the chairman. We can discuss the finer details of the terms later this evening.
Agreed. Now you and your servant may stay as our honored guests. Come this way to your rooms.
This is the ambassador's office. Maybe we'll find something here.
The Separatists are still recovering from their defeat on...
They're coming! Hide!
I understand your
What was that? I'm sure I heard something.
You see? The Trade Federation is behind the kidnapping.
Let's find the detention area. Come on!
Have you done this before?
No, but I've been practicing. You will let me pass.
I'm sorry, the detention block is closed to visitors.
Ahsoka!
You will let us both pass.
I will let you both pass.
This is the 5th area we've checked, and there's no sign of the chairman's daughters.
Can't you sense where they are? Isn't that something you Jedi can do? You'll just have to keep looking.
Sir, we have intruders in the detention area.
It looks like our guests got a little too curious for their own good.
Let's hope she's in this one.
Senator Chuchi, how did you find me?
It's a long story. Where's your sister?
Stop there!
You've been holding the chairman of Pantora's daughter as a hostage.
Yes, but perhaps your business is war profiteering.
How dare you!
I dare, because you claim to have no involvement, and yet here stands the chairman's daughter on your ship, held by your administrator. I understand your position, but I doubt the rest of the Senate will. No. Business. I could of course be persuaded to defend your unfortunate circumstances to the Senate. That is, if this blockade ended.
Extends farther than we ever imagined. It was Sib Kanei, acting on his own accord, who kidnapped the children of Chairman Papanoida. As a gesture of friendship with the Pantorans.
We cannot allow the Chancellor to move this enhanced privacy invasion bill forward.
Selves to be in my power. Do nothing, and it will all be over soon.
I don't know who you think you are, but I, for one, have no intention of
If you'll all gather at the center of this lovely tree.
I see 5 of them here in the room. If we...
What are you going to do?
I can't let them search me.
What?
I have something they must not find.
The
Galactic Senate will not treat with terrorists.
Skywalker! After him!
The lightsaber.
Breathe on one of these lasers. The whole room will blow up.
What are you looking so sad about?
The bounty hunter said we should just sit here. I think we should just sit here.
Well, that's not a very good idea. Now, quickly! We don't have much time.
They're holding the Galactic...
As a result of the war, her children...
Well done, Padme.
This alone will bankrupt and cripple the Republic. By adding more clones to the conflict, we are only escalating destruction, not winning the war.
And the Republic itself.
To reveal the name of the true mastermind behind the bombing of the Jedi Temple, Letta told Ahsoka...
The reason
of the crimes Ahsoka has been accused...
That the Jedi are the ones responsible for this war.
I have humbly come to... And what about the interests of the clone troopers? Why are they not included within this legislation? They're not droids to simply be shut down. These are soldiers who defended us, defended our worlds.
I didn't realize you spoke on the clone's behalf, Senator Chuchi.
If we don't, who will? After all they have sacrificed, you now wish to discard them, leave them with nothing. Is that how we repay them for their service? Is that what this empire stands for? How can we debate commissioning a new army without a plan in place to care for our current one?
I hear your concerns, Senator Chuchi. Allow me to assure this delegation that provisions are in place to aid the clones as they begin to be phased out.
What do you know about their needs, Admiral? Have you asked them? Or do they not get a say in their future?
I am open to discussing any and all provisions you or the clones have in mind. If we work together, I am confident we can adequately address their concerns. Let Senator Chuchi make her demands for the clones. Once she's appeased, the Defense Recruitment Bill will be approved long before any of the provisions she's seeking come due.
So that's it?
That's why I'm here. To better understand your needs.
I need to stay a trooper. Can you make that happen?
Well, no. But once a clone has completed the required rotations...
Idiot!
But it can change your futures. I can craft a pension plan...
Pension plan? I'd rather be out there fighting those insurgent groups that keep popping up.
And what happens when you're too old to fight?
It's not a scenario we're trained to think about.
It's time you did. All of you. As difficult as it is to accept, your military service will come to an end. You get to choose what your lives will be. You spent years fighting for us. Let me fight for you. Tell me how to help, and I will make sure Admiral Rampart's bill meets your needs.
trusting me. I'll do what I can.
Senator,
Yes?
are you truly intent on helping clones?
You have no representation in the Senate. You deserve to have someone speak on your behalf.
It won't matter. That
Why not?
he's lied to you.
How would you make such an accusation?
I was there. Aboard his Venator. He had us open fire on the cities.
If they were true, the Senate would know. Someone would have come forward.
Rampart made sure no one could. Clones who tried to speak up were either reassigned, went missing, or ended up dead.
You don't look well, Trooper.
The name's Slip. Check my service record if you don't believe me. You seem like one of the good ones, Senator. Be careful.
Everything all right?
Yes. Everything's fine.
Senator Chuchi, Admiral Rampart is expecting you.
Have you located Trooper CT-0409?
You expect the Empire to fund a new military and full pensions for millions of clone troopers.
If that is not manageable, Admiral, then perhaps now is not the time for your recruitment bill.
Oh, I wish that were the case. But the murmurs of rising threats and insurgency are more than rumors. My priority is the galaxy safe. But I do agree with you. The future of the clones requires further discussion and planning. We owe them that for their service. Something troubling you, Senator?
The storm that caused the cities of Camino to fall. How is it that you survived? The majority of the Caminoan population was lost, Admiral. That is beyond tragic.
Indeed. But we must move forward.
Perhaps it is easier for some than others. Good day, Admiral.
Senator Chuchi, you've received a secure communication.
From whom? Yes? It's all right. Wait here. Senator Organa.
Hello, Riyo. R2-C4, keep an eye out. You caused quite a stir during yesterday's session.
Curious how speaking up for what's right has become an act that causes a stir. Unlike inaction, apathy, or ignorance.
Indeed. I heard you had a meeting with Admiral Rampart. Was it productive?
Surprisingly so. I expected more pushback, yet he conceded to many of my requests for the clones.
Rampart is skilled at saying all the right things, especially when he doesn't want anyone looking deeper.
So I've been hearing.
There are other whispers, if you listen closely enough. The issue of clone rights is part of a much bigger picture. These insurgencies that have arisen, their numbers are growing. And the Emperor is afraid. If systems begin to revolt as they did with the Republic, that will threaten his new empire. It's rather convenient, wouldn't you say? how a catastrophic storm destroyed the cloning facilities on Camino, making way for the Empire's new military. Tipoca City, designed to be submersible, weathered thousands of storms over the years, yet it suddenly wiped off the map.
I spoke to a clone who claimed Rampart gave an order to attack the Kaminoan cities.
Did he offer proof?
He said he was assigned to the ship that opened fire. If we can convince him to testify.
Where is the clone now?
In hiding. My guards are out searching.
Be careful, Riyo. You may not be the only one looking for him.
But Senator Chuchi's guards have also been searching for him.
Follow the Senator. If she finds him, handle it.
The Senator as well.
Yes.
Easy, trooper.
Senator?
You're a hard person to track down.
What are you doing here?
I believe you were telling the truth about Admiral Rampart. I want you to help me.
No. I'm leaving once he gets here.
Who?
Someone who can make me disappear. Why, the Empire can't find me. How did you even find me? Were you followed? If you can get to me, so can they.
I can protect you. Once the Senate hears what you have to say.
Senator, you're not listening to me. They already killed Cade. My life is in danger. Yours will be too. You have to go.
Wait! His attack on Camino didn't just affect the cloning facilities. Rampart wiped out entire cities. Those who perished, including the clones who died trying to speak the truth, they deserve justice. Testify before the Senate. Rampart must be held accountable.
Senator, I must insist we leave. It's not secure here.
Yeah, he's right. And you don't need me. The evidence you want is aboard Rampart's ship. Check the bridge's command log.
Protect the Senator! We have to go. We move out on 3. I'll draw him out. Run for the door. Get to the speeder. I'll be right behind you.
Right, Senator.
Captain Rex? What is going on?
I was hoping you could tell me. I came to meet a clone contact of mine when I heard the blaster fire.
You were who Slip was meeting. He's dead. So are my guards.
What happened?
Slip told me about what truly happened to Camino. I wanted him to testify before the Senate.
Someone was sent to make sure that would never happen.
Why would a trooper do such a thing?
He's not a trooper. I suggest we question him somewhere more hidden. And I have just the place.
are we?
A couple of friends of mine on this garage. They're gone for a bit. Nice of you to join us. You got a name? You're not wearing any identifiable markings. Who do you work for? Don't want to talk about yourself. You. So what does that make you? Glad you met. This is Senator Riyo Chuchi. These are the special clones I told you about.
Thank you for coming.
Inside, there's something I want you to see. The assassin got to him first. Nearly got the senator too. Why would a clone be targeting another clone? Or a senator?
To silence us. Admiral Rampart has the entire Senate believing Camino was lost to a cataclysmic storm. Slip witnessed the truth. I wanted him to testify to Rampart's crimes.
We were there too, Senator. I can be your witness.
Rampart's defense recruitment bill goes to a vote tomorrow. We must prove his crimes before it passes. I'll return to the Senate and garner support where I can.
You could still be in danger.
Then I must be on the right track.
I can go with her and keep an eye out.
You can't enter the Senate district without an Imperial security clearance.
So, what exactly does a senator do?
We serve the galaxy. We act as the voice of the people. Well, where I'm taking you next, you'll see.
Senator Chuchi.
You seem surprised to see me, Admiral.
Not at all. I was just making a few preparations for tomorrow's vote.
Indeed. I am looking forward to it.
If you'll excuse me.
Are you certain the senator won't be a problem?
I've taken care of it. There's nothing else she can do.
This is where the Senate gathers to discuss many pressing issues and legislation, where the future of the galaxy is decided, for better or worse. Each pod belongs to the numerous representatives and delegates.
Which one belongs to the clones?
Clones do not have representation in the Senate. They never have.
Why not? We're part of this galaxy too.
There are those who view clones only as military assets. But I am working to change that. To ensure you all have the same rights as any galactic citizen. It is a battle worth fighting.
What was that?
A message. Can you keep a secret?
An assassin? It appears Rampart is resourceful in covering up his misdeeds.
Which is why I intend to be equally resourceful. Some associates of mine are helping procure evidence of his attack on Camino to present to the Senate.
And you're confident they can accomplish this?
Very. I won't leave such an important task to chance. Other senators may have intel useful to my efforts.
If you're intent on seeing this through, then there is someone you should speak with. But her cooperation may not be forthcoming. Halle Bertoni.
Former senator for Camino.
She was part of the Defense Finance Committee before being removed from office. Follow the money. It always leaves a trail.
Senator Bertoni, thank you for coming.
Are armed guards really necessary?
There is a matter I must discuss with you.
Then, speak.
Tell me about the missing Senate appropriation funds that were earmarked for operations on Camino. Funding for the cloning facilities has been siphoned off for over the past year. You had to have known. Where did the money go? Who diverted the funds?
You're a fool to bring me here. Do you know what happens when you dig around where you shouldn't?
Your people deserved...
My people are gone. They are of no importance to me. And therefore, not my concern.
How can you not care about what happened on Camino?
Why do you care, child?
Because I'm a clone too. It was my home. I was there. I saw the Empire destroy everything, and I'm angry they did. It's not right.
Azar,
did Admiral Rampart divert the funds?
You already know the answer. But yes.
You must testify to that in front of the Senate tomorrow. He cannot continue to get away with what he's done.
And my word won't do you any good. You need concrete proof.
I need both. And I'm running out of time.
With the clone trooper provisions requested by Senator Chuchi now addressed, and the matter resolved, there is no reason to delay the vote of the Imperial Defense Recruitment Bill further.
That is not the case, Admiral. We cannot take you on your word, when you have given us reason not to. According to Halle Bertoni, you were responsible for diverting Kaminoan funding to outside projects without Senate approval.
And you believe the lies of a disgraced senator?
A formal investigation should clear things up. Unless you want to tell us now where those funds went.
Get this to Senator Chuchi. Hurry!
The funds you are referring to were redistributed, not misappropriated.
Your actions began months prior to the loss of Tipoca City. Almost as if you were preparing for it.
What exactly are you implying?
I assert that the Kaminoan cloning facilities were intentionally eliminated.
I will not dignify such baseless accusations with more of my time.
Where is this proof you spoke of?
I don't know.
If there are no further issues...
I motion that Senator Chuchi be removed from these proceedings and she be censured for her misconduct.
Be considered.
What so-called proof do you have?
The recovered command log from Admiral Rampart's Venator, which indicates his own ships caused the destruction of Tipoca City.
It would appear that Senator Chuchi's horrific assertions are correct.
My gratitude to Senator Chuchi for exposing a rogue element within our ranks. And security, due to the nefarious actions of Admiral Rampart, heralded by the Storm Trooper.
Palpatine was one step ahead of us during the war.
I don't know. But I will keep fighting for the clones. You all deserve the same rights as every citizen. I won't give up.
If you need anything, Rex, just say the word. Senator? I don't know how long we were in that prison. I went in with 8 of my men. Only 3 survived. All other prisoners were clones too.
For what crime were you all being detained?
Dissidents, questioning and disobeying Imperial orders. They were being shuttled off-world when we intercepted them.
Where were you being taken?
I don't know. But other groups of clones were transferred before us some rotations ago. And they never came back.
We must find out where that ship was headed.
I recovered a portion of the data logs. It's heavily encrypted, but I know someone who can crack it.
Go. I'll take care of things here and see what else I can find out.
Thank you, Senator.
Be careful, Echo.
There are many in the Senate who are fighting for clone rights. If word of this gets out, it could prove detrimental to our goals.
The location and operations under my purview are far from the eyes and ears of the Senate.